Most British are paying too much for their health insurance. How about you? Compare your health insurance online in an instant and accurately know how you are doing and how much you can improve. Visit us today on www.compareyourhealthinsurance.co.uk and find out. Health insurance advice that will make a difference. Knowing what your options are, and what to look for in your health insurance plans, that is vital for getting the best deal. There are many different ways to go about purchasing healthcare, whether through a group or individual plan. The options are endless. In this informational video we can help you understand some of the tricks to getting the right coverage for you. Choosing the right health insurance plan will be a time and money saver in the future. The cost associated with medical treatment needs to fit within your budget and needs. Look for plans that will encompass care from your family physician, which will make your coverage more practical. Your health insurance needs change as you move through life. Periodically, take a look at your health insurance coverage to make sure it meets your needs, particularly if you have a family. Does it still make sense to stay on your work's health insurance policy, or does your spouse's policy offer better coverage for this time in your lives? Even with health insurance, getting emergency care can be expensive. Use hospital emergency room facilities only for true emergencies. For routine but urgent health problems, you'll save money by going to a walk-in clinic. Some pharmacies also have mini clinics where you can be seen, get evaluated and get a prescription. If needed, they can help you find more advanced medical help. Medical insurance is something that everyone really should purchase. You never know if you are going to get very sick, and the last thing you need when you don't feel well, is to now owe a huge bill to a doctor that you may or may not be able to afford. Vision insurance can be very helpful if you or anyone in your family has vision problems. Vision insurance can cover a majority of your checkup costs as well as the costs of any frames, lenses or contacts you may need. You don't have to carry vision insurance, so choosing not to get a policy may save some people money. Make sure that you're always reading the fine print of any health insurance policy. The last thing you want is to suffer some type of illness that the insurance company doesn't have to cover. And if the company doesn't have to cover it by contract, you better believe that they're not going to volunteer their services. Consider opening a savings account to use as an expense account that you can use to make payments on your co-pays and deductibles that apply to your health insurance. It can be used to pay for things that are not covered under many policies like prescriptions, eyeglasses and contact lenses. When choosing between catastrophic and comprehensive health insurance, remember that comprehensive health insurance costs more and covers everyday health care requirements, and preventative health care. Catastrophic health insurance is much cheaper, but it only covers catastrophes, as the name indicates. If you have an ongoing medical condition that requires frequent attention, choose comprehensive insurance. If you are generally healthy but want a safety net, choose catastrophic insurance. When purchasing a health insurance policy, always read your contract carefully before signing. Don't be afraid to ask questions if necessary. Understanding your policy is important because it will provide you with the terms of the policy. You must have a good understanding of what your policy will cover, and what it requires of you as well. When looking for a new health insurance plan, you definitely need to understand what the coverage is and what it entails in your policy. When your deductible is met, the policy becomes the agreement by your insurance company to share your medical costs. The resulting coverage can range from 100% and down. Sometimes, coverage can vary within the policy itself, depending on the circumstances. Regardless of the deductible, it is important to consider your coverage, especially for major illnesses and emergencies. When children leave college, their health insurance could also disappear. If your child has to take time off from college due to a medical concern, Michelle's law permits them 12 months to do so while still being covered by medical insurance. The leave of absence must be medically necessary though, and you'll have to have a doctor certify it. If your health insurance is inadequate and won't cover a doctor's visit, let your doctor know. If you tell him about your current financial situation, he is likely to give you a discount, as keeping you as a patient gets him more money than if you choose to stop going because you can't afford it. A health spending account allows you to invest some of your pre-tax earnings in a way which allows you to spend the capital or the earnings on medical costs. All money deposited to the account is tax-free unless you withdraw it for non-medical spending. When deciding on getting a health insurance plan, make sure that you do get one so that you don't go without one. Many people don't have health insurance because they can't afford it, or think that it's too expensive. This is actually incorrect. It is generally more expensive not having health insurance than it is having it. Without insurance, you could easily pay tons annually in regards to medical bills, when policy rates are much cheaper. Choosing a healthcare plan can be overwhelming. Deductibles, copays, premiums, in-network or out-of-network, the different options are limitless. Health insurance is complicated, but it is possible to get the best plan for your needs, by understanding how the process works. Use the free tools on our website to compare your health insurance. Figure out if you have the health insurance best for you. And, if you are getting it for optimal price. Last but not least, a fact about British and their health insurance. Most British are paying too much for their health insurance. How about you? Compare your health insurance online in an instant and accurately know how you are doing and how much you can improve. Visit us today on www.compareyourhealthinsurance.co.uk, and find out. Who knows how much you can possibly save? Comparing your health insurance on our site is completely for free and won't bind you to anything. You will however get to form a perfect picture of your current situation and if you are paying too much for yours. Again, it is free, so you have nothing to lose, and all to gain. Thank you for watching this video.